Hello everyone, Alan Isfan here, engineer and serial entrepreneur. As a startup founder with years on the roller coaster, I've figured out a few important things to share with my fellow entrepreneurs. Before I get started, let me ask you this. Do you sometimes wake up and think, why is business so damn hard? It seems so easy for others. Do you sometimes feel lost and not at all where you thought you'd be by now? Do you have trouble sleeping because your mind just can't settle down? Are you constantly worried? Do you wake up and just don't want to get out of bed? Do you sometimes feel like a failure or an imposter? Do you think more about how far you have to go than how far you've come? Are you finding that entrepreneurship is causing you more stress than you ever thought possible? If you answered no to these questions, congratulations. You've achieved something most entrepreneurs haven't, and you can probably just shut off this video right now. If you answered yes to many of these questions, I am here to help. Here's what I've learned over 20 years in the trenches. Many successful entrepreneurs do 5 key things daily. They take a regular quiet time to think, and many meditate. They practice gratitude. They visualize themselves achieving their big dreams. They can almost taste it. They have healthy habits, starting with diet and exercise. They have learned the importance of good sleep and how to achieve it. And they rely more on process than pure hustle. In short, they have a system which helps them lower stress, achieve clarity, maintain a super high level of energy, allows them to take big actions. I want to teach you this system. Now you might be wondering, who the hell is this guy and why should I pay attention? Let me tell you a bit about myself and then I'll share the system. I'm an engineer, and as you can tell from the gray hairs, I've been at it for a little while. I started my first company while I was in university. I developed test automation systems for tech companies. A few years after graduating, I joined a tech startup, and it turned out to be a real rocket. After I got acquired, I became an entrepreneur in residence at a venture capital company and eventually launched my own startup, a mobile software company. The company is still in operation 10 years later, and I've stepped away from day-to-day operations to launch other projects like Maximum Impact, a community I'm creating for entrepreneurs. I've been through it all: raising money, running out of money, hiring people, firing people, making lots of money and losing it, and then climbing right back up and kicking ass. I achieved clarity many years ago. I know what I want, and I'm getting closer to it every day. I even fired myself as the CEO of my startup to achieve that. Now that took a lot of clarity, and the world did not end. I love this quote by Jim Rohn: "Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better." After years of personal experience, I've come up with a simple daily practice. It has led to much lower stress, even while being involved in multiple businesses, exiting my startup, launching a new startup, selling my house, managing 3 kids, planning a book, moving to a new country. Wow, if you implement this framework based on meditation as the foundation, I promise you feel better, have less stress, be more clear, be sharper, and have more energy than you've ever had. As a result, you'll be happier and you will execute at a higher level than you've ever done in the past. I want to share what I've learned and help you build the right daily habits so you can achieve clarity and take massive action, so you can succeed beyond your wildest dreams. To help you get started, I'm hosting a 90-minute webinar, and I would love it if you joined us. It's totally and absolutely free, and you'll step away with some knowledge and actions that you can execute right away. We're going to cover the key daily habits to achieve clarity so you can lower stress while taking massive action. First, meditation. I'll explain what it is, what the benefits are, and I will actually run a short mindful meditation during the webinar. Then we'll talk gratitude, forgiveness, and visualization, and how to incorporate these into your daily habits. Diet, the big one. Everyone thinks of diets as what you do when you're trying to lose weight. A whole other side to it. The fog you feel every day may in very large part be due to what you're eating and what you're not eating. I'm blown away by how clear my mind is now that I've completely changed my eating habits, and my energy is reaching new heights. I've also lost weight, which is great. Then we'll cover sleep, one of the most important habits and the one I was abusing the most up until a few years ago. If you have trouble sleeping or you want to become a morning person, you're going to love this part. We're going to touch on what sleep actually does, why it's so important, and how to achieve the best sleep of your life. I'll wrap it all up with some daily rituals and point you to some tools you can use to help you implement what you just learned. If this speaks to you, please register. If you know an entrepreneur who could use this, please share the invite. You could be saving their sanity, their marriage, and quite possibly their life. It's totally and absolutely free, and I'm convinced you're going to learn some habits that are going to change your life. Lastly, while most webinars out there allow hundreds of registrants, mine's limited to 100 people. I want to be there to answer questions. I'm actually doing it live. So don't wait, register now. It could change your life and the life of those around you. Namaste.